During the last century, clinical trials have been one of the most discussed arguments in the pharmaceutical industry due to the high amount of manipulation scandals. In this video, we're going to explain how the use of blockchain can benefit the FDA in solving the data manipulation issues during clinical trials. What are clinical trials? Clinical trials are research studies that explore whether a medical treatment is safe and effective for humans. Given the implications of these studies for human health, they follow strict scientific standards that protect patients and help produce reliable study results. They occur at the ultimate stage of validation before a drug reaches the market.
How do clinical trials work? At the beginning of the study, a protocol must be written by medical experts. This protocol states what the expected outcome of the trial should be and what are the relevant parameters for the study. This data is produced by experts and should not be changed after the trial is launched. In most cases, trials follow 4 phases. During phase 1, the safety of the drug is being assessed. During phase 2, the efficiency of the drug in its new environment is being tested. Phase 3 involves randomized and blind testing on a large number of patients who have been administered with the drug. Phase 4 is conducted to validate the sale of the drug which has just been introduced to the market as an ultimate level of control toward its medical benefit for the consumer. Every step of the trials produces a high amount of documentation.
How can data from clinical trials be manipulated? Along clinical trials, researchers may find that the outcomes do not match the expected results. Considering this, data manipulating can be done in 2 ways. First way, showing only those parameters that are leading to the desired outcome. The second way, changing the expected outcome in the protocol so that it will show the obtained results. A recent study conducted on clinical trials in 2015 showed that 44% of the reported outcomes were not matching the expected one. Of course, there are other ways clinical trials can be manipulated. Patient selection. Some patients are included or excluded from the trial based on certain criteria. Adverse effects. Side effects are minimized or not recorded at all. Authorship of clinical studies. Some articles or studies are conducted by drug companies, but are officially signed by famous doctors who sometimes haven't read them.
How can blockchain prevent data manipulation in clinical trials? Blockchain enables traceable, auditable, and secure documents that track the entire life cycle of the clinical trial. Using blockchain in clinical trials would introduce a decentralized framework allowing more transparency. In fact, this technology enables validated storage of data on thousands of different computers worldwide, making it impossible to fudge the results. Moreover, every block contained in the chain cannot be modified once inserted. Blockchain grants 100% reliability of information and impends any manipulation once the data has been stored in the system. Following our analysis on the use of blockchain in the pharmaceutical industry, we would recommend the FDA to introduce and generalize the use of blockchain during clinical trials to reduce the risk of data manipulation to the lowest.